Sticking with immigration, President Trump's new travel restrictions are now in effect. They're in place for a total of 19 countries. 12 of them, such as Afghanistan, Iran, Yemen, are deemed, quote, very high risk due to terrorist activity, while the other 7 countries are under partial restrictions. And to tie it back to the rioting that we have seen in Los Angeles, that you focus on preventing dangerous individuals from coming into this country. It's the same thing to prevent essentially what has caused chaos in this country now from what happened over the last 4 years with the influx of millions of illegals under Biden and company.
No, it really is two sides to the same coin. Obviously, with what Senator Mark Wayne Mullen was speaking about, you're talking about those that came across our borders illegally and then conduct acts like what we saw take place on, devastatingly to Laken Riley. The other side of that coin is those that are coming from countries where if somebody says, hey, my name's Bob, there's nothing there to ensure that that is actually Bob and that Bob wasn't in the prison system, wasn't doing illegal things, wasn't conducting murders in other places, actually to ensure in any way, shape, or form that the person that they're giving admittance to the United States of America is who they say they are and doesn't pose a threat to Americans. And President Trump is dealing with that as he worked to do in his first administration as well.
That's right, Congressman. Over the course of the first administration, he did learn how to structure the band to eventually pass Supreme Court muster. I assume he's used that knowledge to craft this one. The one country on that, a lot of dysfunctional countries on this list that I think most people would assume are not doing great vetting, often run by dictators. But on Afghanistan, obviously they're probably not vetting, but are there still friends of ours over there that you'd like to be able to recover as opposed to having a total ban?
So when you're talking about the Afghanistan piece of it, totally different process. You're talking about individuals that had worked already years ago through an SIV, special immigrant visa program, and other visa programs. Some of them sitting in other countries, we call them lily pads like Qatar. Some of them, awaiting the final adjudication of what had gone on with the vetting where they could prove, hey, they worked with the United States military or on a base somewhere in some way, shape, or form had this connection to the United States of America. It's a bit of a different process. To bring it a little bit closer to our shores, you do see this ban taking place even with places as close as Haiti. Why? For the exact same reason, because they can't ensure with the government in place who it is that's actually coming through. Just like right now, with the government in Afghanistan being the Taliban, there's no trust whatsoever that who the Taliban would offer a visa to would actually be who they say they were. You're talking about two different windows of time when you deal with Afghanistan.